Be a trade from the Raptors. Jordan McLaughlin is another signing. Depth. Injuries hurt them at times last year. Having to play without Herter, having to play, key games. And what do you do different to improve in the West? You talked about how hard it was to do that. He listened to the guy that he hired. He's done an exceptional job. Was the first, I believe, unanimous Coach of the Year in the NBA, Mike Brown. And by the way, that was Mike's second time being selected as Coach of the Year. Talk about the job Mike's done. 2 years in Sacramento. What did you see, and how has that developed already?
Well, you asked about Malik and him resigning, but another big resign for us this offseason was Coach Brown, and obviously, like you said, unanimous Coach of the Year 2 years ago, and break the playoff drought, win 94. And what he gets out of our guys. We had our best defensive year in a long time. I know that's big to him, and he just does such a great job of knowing when to push, when to give a hug, and just instill confidence in these guys. So excited for some of the new additions that I think him and Jay Triano and Doug Christie here, who's coaching our summer league team, and Luke Lauch are going to integrate. But also a lot of faces from before. Keon Ellis, somebody who down the stretch was able to step in when we had some of those injuries.
Yeah, the opportunity those guys got. You mentioned Jay Triano, who's a fabulous assistant. Jay was who I was working with. We had DeMar DeRozan as a young guy back in Toronto years ago. Money, it's got to be. We don't need to talk about having guys like me coaching, but when you have a coach that players want to coach for, it's a little easier to re-sign guys or to make deals.
Down the line, these guys that want to continue to build what we're doing here in Sacramento, and we got a lot of ways to go. We don't want to just lose in the first round like we did 2 years ago. We want to keep advancing in the playoffs, but that's going to start with 82 and putting ourselves in the best position to do that, and then we're going to have to go toe-to-toe with somebody good in the West in every round.
Well, even last year you were so close to being back in the playoffs. We had the game. I don't want to mention it. After you drilled Golden State in the 9-10 game, then you had to go down and play number 7 seed New Orleans in their building for the opportunity to get into the playoffs with the play-in system as the 8th seed, and it didn't happen. But again, I think that leaves some hunger for your team.
Absolutely. No, our guys, I think it was really good for our group after losing to Golden State in Game 7 in our home building to come in and beat them in the play-in. At the same time, New Orleans had our number last year. That's another team we're going to have to figure out this time. And so,
quickly, Devin Carter, what did you see? What do you like about him?
Obviously, he's injured. We expect him back during the season. But, somebody who, the new NBA, you got to figure out a way that you can do something no matter what the other team throws at you on.